Hello there you, and welcome to another absolute slaughter that we have for you today. Now when the Tyranids stripped the planet of Suvar 3 of all its resources, the few remaining Tau stranded on the planet had no option but to try and hold out until evacuation arrived. Will they be able to hold out against overwhelming swarms of Tyranids seeking to rip them apart? Or will the Tau's advanced technology save the day? As always, let's find out. And if you do enjoy this content, do hit the like button and consider subscribing. Here we go then, ladies and gentlemen, kicking off our first episode of the Tyranid campaign. Now, we've pretty much stripped this entire planet of all its resources. However, there is a couple little pesky Tau who are remaining behind. You can see that we've got a heck of a lot of Karut over here, willing to sacrifice themselves and get turned into greater biomass. We've got a couple of good old fire warriors over in the background here with their mech suits ready to receive our charge. However, ladies and gentlemen, this is but a stepping stone on towards our next final objective, which of course is going to be the jungle planet of Carvo. Oh my, ladies and gentlemen, the Karut stronghold. But of course we first need to get rid of these little ones in the way at the moment. And we're currently doing a fantastic job here, swarming the entire line. Let's go over to the flank, because look at this. We've got way more troops than they have. Now the Karut here, putting up an absolute valiant defense. However, they are not matching here our sheer weight of numbers. Look at that, so many Tyranids now on the front line. However, the Karut trying to hold their ground as the Tyranids break through in little sections of the line. The fire warriors in the background laying the smackdown with their superior technology here. However, sheer weight of numbers will win this day. I have absolute confidence here in the Tyranid swarm. Oh my god, look at how big the Tyranid swarm is. We've got a Carnifex here doing a bit of a Michael Jackson impression, doing some moonwalking because he can't get forward. And he's just been absolutely targeted there by the burst fire cannons coming from the background. Let's go over here to the other side of the battlefield. In the center, the Karut are holding strong, actually pushing forward somewhat against the Tyranids. However, do they have the numbers here to keep up this kind of pressure? I don't think they do. We are swarming forward here. We have found a little chink in this armor, and we are going to exploit it here with rapid moving Hormagaunts. Come on, guys, envelop. That's it. No, the Karut, they might close off that gap there. Oh yeah, the Karut have just about managed to close off that gap. However, we've created a brand new one on the other side here. Oh my, look at this, the bodies are already piling up here. The Tyranids losing already 116,000, coming up to 120,000 now actually. We're losing them quite rapidly, but so are the Tau here. Oh my, we've actually broken through on the right-hand flank here, right into the Karut gunners, who are going to put up a really good defense here. These Karut guns are not to be messed around with. Pretty much the equivalent power of a bolter rifle almost. But yeah, these guys will take a little bit of a chewing through. However, we've got the numbers here to throw at them. Come on guys, we've got another planet to go harvest. We need at least some of the horde left alive here. We really need to get to the back line, because look at these jabs. Their plasma burst rifles just annihilate everything. Hopefully some of our deflection that we get off the warriors as working jobs. You can see explosions all over the floor here. That's all the deflections that we're getting. Oh my, the burst cannons there, just cutting down hundreds of Tyranids with each little blow. Come on, Carnifexes, getting to the front line. Oh, it looks like they managed to topple one there. A cheer going over the Karut lines. Someone's going to eat the brains of that Carnifex. Do you actually imagine what it'd be like if the Tyranids managed to corrupt some form of Karut, so you got a hybrid between them? I could imagine that'd be terrifying. I know there used to be like Chaos Gene Stealer cults way back in like 2nd and 3rd edition. I don't think they're a thing anymore, but they also used to be a terrifying prospect. Not only is it a Chaos invasion, but it's also Gene Stealers. Good luck with that one, Imperial Guard. But at the moment, our Karut Rangers here holding stalwartly against our invasion. However, we certainly have the numbers here, but we need to have enough to be able to go on to our next planet. So if we do win this, we can convert all these chaps into lovely biomass. And being Tyranids, of course, everything to the microbiotic level must be assimilated and turned into more weapons of destruction. Who knows what evolutions of war we can get from this fight here. We haven't yet reached any of the fire warriors with physical melee. However, we've not needed to, because the deflections have been working absolute wonders on these chaps. Oh my, we've not fired a single bullet at them, but we've deflected a hell of a lot of the rounds right back at them. Let's get back over here. I'm really actually amazed that this flank is holding as long as it is. Oh my, look at these Tyranids swarming down the sides here. You know what? It's time for a cinematic camera. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, where, oh my god, the Tyranids now have absolutely swarmed over all of the Karut lines, and the fire warriors are now starting to feel our fiery breath here as we approach their front lines. The technology of the Tau has not been able to keep us at bay here as our chitinous horde gets to that front line and is about to tear open these fire warriors in well-deserved combat. Oh my, they've just been itching for this, but look at this. They're not going down without a fight here. Just hundreds of thousands of Tyranids are being cut down, almost half of the entire horde here. Look at the necks, all the bodies piling up around them. Surely the feet of these things would be burnt off from all the acidic blood. My god, there is a lot of Tyranids dying here at this particular area. You can see that there's a group of fire warriors really helping to protect as well these mechs in the center. Let's go over to the other side, because I think there is actually, yeah, look, there's still some mechs left over here. However, what? I think the Snapsis is broken. Oh no, ladies and gentlemen, this is a rare bug that happens every now and then with the Tyranids. Sometimes the Snapsis breaks and they just sort of stand around doing nothing. So very luckily, these mechs in the center have experienced that. They've somehow managed to break the Hive mind, which has given them a massive advantage. Yet, on the other side, the poor old Tyranids here are having an absolute field day. The Tau getting absolutely annihilated. That biomass has been converted very rapidly here. Oh my, look at that. A few seconds, actually, and the Tyranids are just descending upon them. Completely enveloped now, no way to get out. We can see the mech suits in the background are getting drastically cut down as well. That's how we're getting on over this side with the Tyranids. Okay, so they have actually managed to push over now a couple of the mech suits. This line over here is just absolutely brutal. Oh my. The poor Tau here have just been annihilated. The last few remaining of them on the planet here, and even with the Hive mind breaking here, they've still faltered and collapsed. Goes to show you that technology is still not that good against weight of numbers. I love that quote where it, what is it now? Quantity has a certain quality of its own. Yes, it certainly does. The Tyranids admire that very much so. As they just here now swarming over the last few of these XV8 suits, who've actually really done well. Because look, there was no body pile in front of them before this, and now there's just a literal mound here of all our units. But the last of the Tau are going to be mopped up here as we get a Carnifex to the front line. The Tau are going to try and rapidly focus that down. You can already hear all the armor deflection going off against it. In the center, though, yeah, it's a bit odd that they've all just stayed here. Look, even the Karut. There's still some Karut left alive here. Okay, yeah, so when the Hive mind breaks, this is what really happens. It really does break, and the Tyranids are just standing around dazed. They've been flashbanged, essentially, now. Oh, okay, now we've got some reinforcements coming over. Now that they've finished off with the other Tau over there, we've got some reinforcements coming in from the background. These guys are going to finish him off. Oh, God. Yeah. Okay, I'm actually really amazed that the Tyranids did this, even with half of the army falling to sleep. Oh my god, look at all these bodies over here, though. There's only a few troops actually left alive here. Are the Tyranids going to be able to do this? Because with half of the army asleep here, this really is all they've got, and it's not that much. Oh my god, the Tau actually might be able to clear these up now. That is absolutely devastating for the Tyranids. I mean, the Tyranids obviously would have won because they've still got a gigantic mass of troops in the center here. Only the AI decided to break. And you know what? We'll try the old-fashioned way of actually manually controlling them and see if this works. So let's set them onto a attack and let's go. Okay, we'll move them like that. Now, I've got a feeling they're just going to run over all the Karut and not actually attack them here.
Don't know, we'll find out. Yeah, look at this. Now they're just running past the crew. Oh, you've got to love it when the AI breaks in this game. It breaks spectacularly, ladies and gentlemen. But I think with that, we might actually be able to call this one here, because, yeah, look, they're just breaking again. They're getting over to here, and they're thinking, nope, that's enough of that. So I think we'll end this one here. We are going to call this a Tyranid victory, simply because there's only 1,500 Tau soldiers remaining over here, and yet there's still 320,000 Tyranids. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, you know what? Actually, I'll time-lapse it for a few seconds and see if anything actually happens. We'll be back in a moment. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like we are going to get the final after all. I'm glad I waited it out now. But yeah, in the end, it did take a Karn effects coming along and basically killing the entire Tau force through deflection. That's pretty much what just happened there. And then, of course, we had a few Hormagaunts left out and about. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to end that one there. We have successfully converted all the biomass on this planet, and it's now on to the next one. As always, I do hope you had a blast. I know I did. Please do comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. A massive shout out to all our channel members who help to keep this channel going. And if you're not a channel member, why the heck not? Click the join button below. And as a reward for being a channel member, your bonus content is now available. And it's something extra special this time, so go ahead and check that out. And if you're interested in a Warhammer podcast, go ahead and check out Aquilacast, linked in the description below. With all that being said, as always, until next time, peace.